Today I'm going to show you how to cut and juice some homegrown watermelon and cantaloupe in honor of my most popular video, how to cut fruit, that has well over 7 million views thanks to all you fruit ninjas out there. So let's get into the garden and start this video. Okay, so first things first, of course, you need to pick a good melon. Homegrown are always going to taste the best because of all that hard work you put into them, but one of the signs that a watermelon is really ripe is this little curly growth that should dry out right off the stem of the melon. Also, there needs to be a really pronounced whitish yellow spot on the bottom of that watermelon as well. For cantaloupes, the skin right underneath the webbing should be pale or even a yellowish orange before picking. Also, the stem should almost fall off when you pick it up, otherwise it's not ready like this one you're seeing. There wasn't any ready in the garden today, so I'll just use a few that I picked up the day before. Just for example, here's a cantaloupe that I picked earlier in the week, and it's exactly how you'd want it to look for ultimate ripeness. Now that I got my melons, it's time to prep it out. Give your chef's knife a really good sharpen. Start by trimming a flat side on the top and the bottom end of the cantaloupe. Then start to peel the skin off of the melon by slicing down the side, contouring the shape of it until you expose that green layer. Next, follow the green markation as a guide to where your knife should cut so you don't cut into any of that delicious orange cantaloupe flesh. Reserve all the cantaloupe trim in a separate bowl for compost. Slice the cantaloupe in half, remove all the seeds into the trim bowl, and then slice one half of the cantaloupe into clean, even wedges, and reserve the other half for juicing. Now you're going to follow the same technique with the watermelon as you did with the cantaloupe, just this time the slicing mark will be highlighted with a white rind instead of a green one, and as you're slicing you want to maintain a locked grip with your pointer finger on the blade so it gives you more mobility to contour that odd round shape instead of a traditional chef's knife grip that can be a bit stiff. Crazy how much this actually smells like watermelon bubblegum, just like the epitome of watermelon flavor and aroma. Once that beautiful watermelon is peeled, slice it into thin wedges for a very satisfying shingled look on that fruit plate and reserve the rest for juice. And yes, the watermelon will yield a lot more juice than the cantaloupe. Of course, there are many ways you can juice the melons, but the way I like to get it done is with an electric blender and a simple old strainer. Nothing too technical, just make sure you press out as much of the juice as possible from the strainer to get maximum yield. Now, once that is all strained off, I like to keep my freshly made juice in these very popular swing top bottles to keep them super airtight. But just make sure you drink these fairly quickly because they do have a shelf life of about 2 to 3 days. But honestly, they just never last that long. And that's it, freshly cut garden to table melons and a crazy, refreshing summer pick-me-up beverage that is like summer in a bottle. All right, best part of the video as always, looks like it's gonna be pretty refreshing. Oh, there is nothing as refreshing as fresh watermelon juice. I promise you guys. And then the cantaloupe juice. Oh, it's like honey, melon. This is 1,000 times better than Gatorade or any sports drink. So good. This is pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Just kind of remind ourselves of, summer treats, fresh fruit, and getting outside and just enjoying what our environment has to offer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this really simple video. If you guys did, subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it if you guys really think this is something that you want to share with your friends and family. Drop a comment if you guys want to see more fruit juice videos or fruit cutting videos, and I'll see you guys next time with another recipe. Later.